Hello and welcome back to the Rudico podcast with your host Russ,
Ricky,
and Coxie.
How are we, boys?
Famous lines. Not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Feeling a bit tired, sore, but we'll get to that. This is
Yeah, I feel good.
yeah. This is the one of the podcasts that are actually up this week, being that we didn't get one up last week.
But there'll be two up.
We're going to have two podcasts up.
Double upload. So I was editing it and for some reason I couldn't open it again, so sort of lost it all. But we're back on again. We're back editing it. Should be out.
It should be out tomorrow.
Well, should be out tomorrow, but today when this one goes up as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
When everyone listening and watching.
So there'll be a double episode.
Double upload.
The last week's episode's pretty decent because we had a person, wasn't it?
It was our first ever guest.
Yeah.
And that's why it was so hard because we had two cameras and we had to do every single cut when someone spoke, and it's just an hour and a half. That's a lot of cuts. So it takes an hour for just 10 minutes, and we've got an hour and a half.
That's just straight, not
straight.
doing any
That's straight
stopping
editing.
or anything.
And Russ, you got halfway through and you friggin' lost it.
Yeah, I did.
And
4
I'm
hours
I'm
on
about halfway through, so hopefully I can just grind out the rest.
Yeah, we would have had it up by, I reckon, Sunday, maybe Monday.
Yeah, would have been up late anyway, just because it's a bigger podcast. But
Yeah.
it was a big podcast with. That's our biggest one, isn't it?
I say it's one of our biggest podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably actually.
Yeah.
That actually fully go up as an hour and 15 minutes maybe.
Yeah, because it's
I
an
reckon
hour and 20.
We had a really big one.
Hour and
It's like our second podcast or third.
Yeah, hour and a half
But
with the double camera. Yeah.
Yeah, well, being that I lost it all, I did the other thing we've got on now, so we're now on Spotify, so
Yeah, it's all set
go
up.
check it out. We're going to put up more. We've only got the first episode of our very first podcast up there at the moment, so
But we're going to put up all the episodes that we've done.
and then we'll start regularly. When the podcast comes out on YouTube, we'll have the Spotify one come out as well.
Yeah,
So
and that's just under the Rudico podcast.
yeah,
Yep.
the Rudico
And
podcast.
Instagram, TikTok, Rudico podcast. Might as well
Yeah,
shout
go follow
out.
them as well. We're not doing too bad. We get any more subs and stuff on them?
We actually had one sub without posting anything on YouTube, so now we've got 53. So the last episode was we hit 50 subs, and we had 52 when we posted that.
Yeah.
And we haven't posted anything. Now we got 53, and I can't even check who it is either. Don't know.
Sometimes it doesn't tell you. It's really
What
weird.
about TikTok and Instagram? We've been
TikTok, I've only posted 3 videos on the Rudico podcast because I was kind of waiting for
the next podcast to come out.
the next podcast come out, but then the delay and all that crap.
Yeah.
And now we should be able to grind for 2 weeks. We should have 14 vids
So plenty of
every
clips.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, so we
can be consistent on that.
Day
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the TikTok and
The TikTok will probably just be the same as the Instagram as well. We can put some on the Instagram just to keep it.
maybe
rolling.
even some. I reckon we might make that one we upload pictures of say us three just do something
Yeah.
during the week or something. We can upload there
Yeah.
just as a picture of us so we're getting content, not just the podcast but other stuff.
But yeah, the main one's probably going to be a TikTok. So watch out for that because we'll be able to edit all that up and put it up literally
Best
every
funny
day.
clips.
We'll have so much content for that TikTok.
Yeah, there'll be a bit from the last podcast.
Yeah, last
Some
podcast
stuff you
and
were
this one.
saying.
What was I saying?
Some mad stuff.
I can't remember, but you would know because you edited it.
Yeah, some stuff about you bloody being straight as a nail and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
don't want to say too much.
Nah.
So we don't
I
ruin the
remember
podcast.
that.
But yeah, go check it out. We'll have it up hopefully.
If it's up before this video and you haven't checked it out, check it out.
Yeah, it should be out. And we're going to get on Spotify soon. But we're now on Spotify, so when we do the outro, we can say you can go listen to us on Spotify
Yep.
now and
In
on
the
YouTube.
in the last
YouTube.
podcast, because we only did the Spotify so what the plan was we couldn't get the last podcast out because we had that mishap with the editing. So we went and grinded to get it on Spotify so we could just put the audio on Spotify so you had something. But now we're just going to put it like, so you should be able to see all those videos just all up on Spotify. Like there's only one there under the Rudico podcast, the very first one. But you'll be able to see them all. They'll all pop up like, hopefully pretty soon, eh?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty soon.
Recent.
But yeah, we'll see you'll be able to go listen to us on Spotify now. We'll have Spotify listeners, hopefully. So people that are watching, the YouTube they don't want to watch
Transfer
it.
over, yeah.
They can just go straight to Spotify. That way they don't have to keep their phone open and all that jazz. They don't have to watch.
Yeah.
Does help.
I just think it's a lot easier to listen to a podcast and watch. I know a lot of people like watching, so we're going to have both open.
Yeah.
And with the one camera, it doesn't really do too much.
No.
It's fine to edit, so
Yeah, it's just...
you can listen anywhere. You can listen anywhere now.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Well, I mean, it's going to happen being that...
And surely people... everyone has Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90%. The
Well,
weirdos have...
YouTube as well.
Like, weirdo have use iTunes and crap.
I was going to say they have standard, not premium.
Oh, no, but you still be able to listen to our podcast,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, just have ads.
Just have ads in there. Yeah.
Yep.
But that's after, if you're watching it consecutively.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have an ad in between each one. It's not like halfway through the video.
Oh, I thought you meant like a YouTube video, how it's like in between every like half hour.
No, there'd be... No,
Stuff that, yeah.
You just have like an ad at the very end of a song. And then you have three...
The next 30 minutes are
Yeah.
ad free.
Thanks to your following sponsors, and then it goes to them, like 3 of them.
That's the one
Yeah.
app that you have to have like a premium on.
Yep.
It's Spotify. I think that was the only subscription I had.
Mine's like, I don't really mind about Spotify because I don't use it as much.
So I use
YouTube,
Spotify every day.
I need to have like premium for YouTube.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, I
ads
got
on
YouTube
that
Premium 'cause-
suck.
No,
So he's just got
I
ad blocker
completely
'cause he's
disagree.
smart.
I completely disagree against YouTube Premium.
Why?
Just, I'd
Some
rather
added
skip
stuff
the ads
now.
over 5 seconds and
Yeah, but they got good YouTube originals.
on my
Like before Netflix.
laptop I just download ad blocker, and it's just YouTube Premium. You just don't get the content from YouTube Premium.
Exactly. But you might want the content from YouTube Premium.
Yeah, I guess if you want it, it's worth it. But
I bought it for
Well,
Cobra Kai, but then it went to Netflix, so
and I
I
bought
kind of
it-
wasted my money, I guess.
And I bought it for the Sidemen show. It was
Yeah.
like I got
that'd
the
actually
free- I
be
legit watched it.
alright.
I had that free month, and then after it, I was so used to not having ads that
Hmm.
I had to, because I don't do it on my computer. It's on my TV
Yeah,
through a little bloody Telstra box.
Yeah.
So then sitting there,
I
I'm
get
like,
if you use
I
it
have to
on
buy
like
it.
PS4 and stuff, because like PS4 is just an easy way to use YouTube. And if
Well,
you
most
don't have,
people,
if you don't have,
you know,
if
You're having a party and you like want to listen to some music videos or something or watch something, and then
Yeah.
you have a Hungry Jack's ad pop halfway through,
and then
you're
you want to
like,
go for a munch.
you're like,
Yeah.
gee, I'm drunk.
I want to go for a feed.
I want to have some food,
but
and I
then
don't want to have ads.
no, but then but in that what? So in that you're drunk, right? And you're paying for premium, which is what? How much is that?
It's like $14-15.
You can watch the
I got it
ad,
like for
use
you,
that
so I don't know.
$14-15 to get that Hungry Jack's, and not pay for the ads.
But you
Rather,
could-
you got to pay $14-15, which you could use for Hungry Jack's, to not watch the Hungry Jack's ad, and then not get Hungry Jack's.
It works out in the end. It's more efficient.
But
You
see,
could take
but
20
see-
seconds off every YouTube video to go to bed a video earlier.
But see, it's different for him. Like in his scenario, yeah, that works. Like, in his scenario, it worked for him, but I don't see the point of that. Like, I'd just rather go through the ad, and then I can buy that meal. But I had the month for free,
Yeah,
just to watch that.
I haven't done that
I had
yet.
the free
Oh,
month, and
and
Mine
then-
just pops up, Mike.
Yeah,
you want
I
a
was
month
so
free on
used to
YouTube?
having like ads and stuff. I didn't mind them. But then when I wanted to get this premium, I watched this side menu, like, oh, it's only on YouTube.
That's fair
Premium,
though.
like,
Yeah.
you have to get it. Like, get it to watch. I'm like, I really want to watch it. Got it for free for the month.
and then you
Had
read
no
it.
videos.
No ads.
Like,
And
watched all the videos, had no ads through all of them, and then like, I'm like, oh, this is actually good.
This
Like,
is
I'm
the
waiting
life.
for an ad. The next minute, it'd say that I have to renew it. I'm like, oh, I'll be right. I got my first ad. I'm like, no, I need to change it. Like, just click on the video and then having an
And
ad
it's right there.
at the start. I'm like,
and you can
no.
turn off your phone, and the video still plays.
Yeah, that's another good thing.
So you
but
could,
then
you could
but-
listen to us on YouTube Music.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
No,
yeah.
but the thing is, like, I'd only use that for music, but then I just use Spotify just because I think it's easy to use than
Yeah.
YouTube, because I just think it's easy to use in general.
Also, what do
Make
you,
a playlist
So,
and
but just
friggin'
imagine watching like a Sidemen Sunday that's an hour long, and you have videos like ads all through. I'm like,
You don't even get that many ads through a Sideman Sunday actually.
But,
But
they
some-
always
some
have it at the
crazy.
peak of the video.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then,
no.
like a podcast.
But it's only
like, I
like
listen
5
to,
seconds, 10 seconds.
It's enough.
Well, I listen
to
to
ruin
What's Good
someone's
podcast on YouTube, right? And it's like having no ads do that. It's like so handy because like I don't have to like wait for an ad.
Mm.
But then Spotify's are just at the end of it, so it's not.
And
bad.
it gives them more money watching the ads.
It does. But
You know, if we put ads in our videos eventually, I'd rather people watch the ads and
if we got
sign for
big,
premium.
if we got big, get rid of premium. But
then also you'd also earn money from how many people actually watch us anyway.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, you'd earn money
The
no matter
ads are
what.
also, like,
But
a
you'd earn
bonus
like
for
an extra
people.
cent
Yeah.
every 1,000 views. Like an extra, I know it's not much. Every one's like an extra cent per 1,000 views, just to not have premium.
Mm.
So it wouldn't work out to be that much more. But if you're getting millions, it's probably
Adds
like a
up
few
to
$100.
little bit, Yeah.
Yeah. Still not that much, but over like time, you know,
It all adds up.
it's like an investment. That's not really investment.
But as I said before, I was a bit sore. Went to training, first training yesterday.
Big boy.
Feel stuffed, but pretty proud.
Would have felt good.
Yeah, it did. Just being back on the field, knowing I was going to train, I'm like, oh.
Getting some running in the legs.
Yeah.
You went to two.
See the
Did you go?
boys.
You went to the 17s as well, didn't you?
Yeah, but we didn't train because they were just doing like team stuff.
Why'd you guys just do laps?
No, we just stood there and watched them and like helped out if they needed help because they started doing like team stuff. So they were like setting up zones and stuff, and then they'd do like a little drill where there was like 3 of them, and then like lead for the ball, kick it, and then they were doing some like 3-on-2 work and all that. And I'm like, oh man, we went in there. You'd see me and Roddy getting in there and just bowl some kid over. Some first year 17.
Just take him out of football completely.
Yeah.
I'm not playing anymore, mum.
So,
But I
I was
did
like
hear that
soccer.
there was some new rules applying for that this season from the AFL.
Yeah, it's.
Are they bad?
You don't know anything about it.
I had a
either,
little
Rick.
look, but it made no sense.
I reckon
I'm not 100%, but we have been sent it all, but I really can't be bothered reading it.
It
But,
was like 8 pages. Or
so we did a training. So we did like some match sim stuff, and we had to practice going up on the mark. So it's legit. All you can do is just stand on the mark. You can't like wave your hands about. You can't move off the mark. If you take one step, that's automatic 50.
Oh, it's on the mark. It's not the person.
You
that's
take
got the
one
ball.
step, like
So-
even if you
so-
step back and step forward.
Yeah, so you can't move. So you have to stand with your hands up.
That's
the only thing you can do
silly.
apparently is jump, but you can't like step to the side. That's 50.
You have to just
can't.
jump
You're
straight
not
up.
allowed to even move like your arms, because you know naturally if someone starts going off their line, you're like already moving to the side.
Yeah,
Just in case they play on, you can move.
because
Yeah,
it's just
you
easy
have
for
to
them to play
stand
on.
still. You can't.
Yeah,
you can't move. And I think now
sucks.
there's
That's
the
gonna be
rules
strict as
with
well.
because then also about people running off the mark, it makes it so much easier. But I think they've now changed that because that's what Hardy put in. I think about the running off because
You can start running off. You can take off when
yeah,
you're
no. As
pressing the
soon as
mark.
they I think it is.
You have to be
if
facing the
you're
goals.
if you're like got the ball and the guy's on the mark and you take like one step sort of out sideways to like it looks like you're playing on.
Yeah,
I think then the umpire
But it's not
is allowed
play
to
on.
call play on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're like
So
here,
if you're not
so
on the
I'm a guy-
line, if you're not in the line that you're meant to run,
yeah,
if you
there's
take
not,
a step
so if
out,
there's not a straight line
That's
from
fair, though.
you and the guy, because then it makes it hard if you like run off your line. The guy can't move.
that,
So you
that
can like
I
have
don't
a couple
agree.
steps out
I
the
don't
side.
agree with the freaking
Man
waving
on the mark
hands.
thing,
I remember I got called for 50 meters for throwing grass at someone, like picking up some grass and throwing it. The wind was blowing. Like I literally just threw like a few strands of grass and blew straight back at me, and I got called for a 50. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Actually,
I think it was either in the 17s. It was at Warriors.
Yeah.
It was a home game. It was either 17s or reserves last year.
Wait,
I
so
might-
you threw grass at someone
Yeah,
and you got a 50.
yeah, on the mark.
But you know, some people don't
But some
pick
people-
anything up.
some
They just
peop- yeah.
pretend to throw stuff.
Pretend to throw
Yeah.
stuff, and they were just saying like it's just
Yeah,
like
so you
you're just
can't-
trying to disrupt. Like the umpire was just saying, you're just trying to distract him and all this crap. You can't do that. It's 50 meters, and I was
But that's
like,
like
I literally just threw a little bit of grass. It flew straight back at me, and like I threw it's pretty
it's
much
like a
it.
big example would be like you seen Mitchell Robertson when he's like on the mark and you're like side to side and he like pretends
Yeah.
to throw stuff.
Mm.
Can't do any of that. You just
Yeah.
gotta stand there like this. Can't move. If you take one step, it's 50.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's-
What happens if you
and
lose your
then-
balance? You'd have to like stand wide just to like.
And then
Well, then you're
so then
fucked.
we'll talk. They were talking about. So we brought it in after the first like maybe 10-20 minutes of the match sim. They were talking about trying to defend it and all that, and him calling it because they said the umpire's obviously going to be onto it. So if you take one step, it's automatic 50. But you're allowed to move as soon as that umpire blows the whistle, says play on. Then you can move off the line. So then you can like obviously move, but you have to stand completely still. And they were talking about like, can you do this? And they don't even know if that's like allowed. You have to like full on be standing there. And all you can do is like jump.
The umpire could be so dodgy with that rule because they could call like play on like 3 steps from the line. Yeah. If it's some guy who's just nuffed and he can't like, he's just like...
You could just run back a heap and then just go straight around.
If there's a fast kid and he takes 1 step over, he's not like, and play on straight away. Like, it's going to take him a few seconds to process that he's like the sprinting's fast. But he could be like 5 seconds and play on.
Being how it's going to run,
you have to sit there.
You're going to grab the ball and you're going to know.
And if he doesn't call play on, he has to call 50 because you go and step out. He's taken 5 steps and he's only called, like, he's just started called play on. You go and stop him because he's already right here, like, beside you. You go stop him, he's going to call 50 because, like, he hasn't finished saying play on.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I think they're going to... Because that's the kicking is the bit that I'm still not... Because we'd practice kicking and then you'd run up and, like, stand on the mark and then that, like, for a little drill. Yeah. And then you'd be in threes. But then I'm, like, so used to, like, grabbing the ball, running back, and then taking steps out and then swinging.
Yeah.
And I think that's... I don't think you're allowed to, like, run back and then swing. You have to, like, run diagonal. Like, you can't come back and swing.
You can't come back past the 180 degree mark. Yeah.
So you're there. You can't... Like, you can go that way, but you can't, like, come back and
run
then
vertically
sort of
back,
run back,
back
a little
and...
bit.
Because that gives you that extra distance from that man
to
lob it forward and then,
But then I feel like they might also make the rule where as soon as if you're on the line, as soon as they see you step out, like if you're not going completely straight, if you don't take a step forward and then kick, if it's not straight, if I reckon if they see you take a step outside, I reckon they'll be play on straight away. Because what's the man on the mark going to be able to do?
Yeah.
Because then we would, like, as we're doing it training, I was standing on the mark, and the next minute he'd run, swing completely. I'm not allowed to move, like, as the umpire called play on yet. Like,
yeah.
So, it's terrible.
It's not fair, but it is fair because both teams can do it. That makes sense.
But that's also, like, how with the, when they brought in kicking the ball out from the square, and you can just run. Like, you don't have to kick the ball yourself. And you can just run straight at the square. And the guy's like...
I know what you mean, They're like the 20 metre, like, ring or something,
And now, I think they were saying now that he's even further back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't think they're going to have a person manning the... Because what would be the point if someone's still manning up from
there would be no point. You just have to make his own straight away with no one...
Yeah. Well, someone
directly
there, further back.
Yeah. Just, like, no one focusing on actually, like, targeting that man in case he, like... has a wander.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, there would be, but, like, it'd be rare. Yeah. Because people might be able to run out 30 metres and bomb it to friggin' centre.
People were doing that anyway. Like, people were doing that anyway. You run, like, on the side and then, like, absolutely smack it. So it's like... I don't know. I think it's a bit crap.
Yeah. They change rules. They change rules every single year.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like when you can't have a third man up. Like, in the AFL. Remember, they stopped the third man up. There was only allowed one ruckman if you saw 2 people go up against one. It was instantly like their ball. Yeah. So like,
and you're not actually allowed to touch the like the other ruckman if it's like a side boundary throw in. You're not actually allowed to touch him until they throw it in.
Yeah, until they.
You're not allowed to like have a stiff up. Yeah, it's
their
ball.
I didn't even know that.
That was a rule a few years ago.
That's but you've seen the AFL and then like they stand in their position as soon as he sees him like go to throw it.
Straight away. You can't
I haven't even paid attention to that.
You can't actually like rough them up. I don't think I don't know about resis.
You can't sit there like that.
So in 7 in the video, Swifts and Quantong, there's a video. There's the video of us winning the grand final. I watched it. There's one of the guys that wasn't even the ruckman for Quantong. Like walked up to him, was instantly before the ball was even thrown up. He's like sitting there like doing that to Walsh, and the umpire's like telling him not to. Yeah. He'd stop and he'd do it again. Before the ball's even thrown in. So.
Right.
I actually thought that the 25 metre like ring rule where you could run out 25 metre, I thought that was a bit dodgy. But then once like we got used to it, wasn't too bad. So these rules might like
we'll get used to these rules eventually.
And be like, this one is just bad though. Like,
it is, it's a bit dodgy.
Makes it handy because then you can run out and like, but every team can do it, so everyone gets used to setting up.
Yeah.
How are you going to get used to kicking and standing on the mark and just doing this? Like,
Yeah.
you'd have to be completely one-on-one.
Especially
like,
waving
everywhere.
your hands.
Like, you can't zone much because your guy'd run off and then you're just sitting there standing
Like
on the mark.
what about the grand final when there's friggin' they're kicking the winning goal? You got the whole
You
team
wouldn't be able to...
sitting there
It's just
in front of
one
the
player.
50,
That
like
sucks,
jumping up
yeah.
and down, like screaming. You're not allowed to do that. You have to all stand back and just watch
No, you'd
watch them like
what they'd probably
kick
do
goal
is they'd
with
have the
ease.
guy stand on the mark, just stand there. Then you'd have the whole team like completely like behind the goals doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That'd be the only way because then they're still you'd still be able to put him off, but the guy on the mark would just be standing there. Like
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to do this like step.
Mm.
As soon as he steps 50.
You'd be scared to do something though in case he's like, no, 50 metres
Yeah,
distraction.
exactly.
So practice game against Beaufort. I think
Yeah, when is that?
Megsy 4 weeks away.
Yeah.
Megsy said that some guy, Pickering is apparently umpiring, and everyone like knows him.
Mm.
He's like always on the rules. He said he's going to be onto it, and then so that we're trying to do in practice so we can prevent. Because imagine, like actually playing, you'll naturally see the guy run off, naturally take a step instantly 50. Like,
Yeah.
like,
It's
not
going to be
your
hard
fault.
rule.
Like it's going to be your fault, but it's like you're so used to playing
Like we've played
This
how
way.
many years of...
from to
Yeah,
change the
rule.
rule to like imagine how boring is AFL going to be.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
some guy just standing on the mark just doing this.
That kid's going to grow up with no contact AFL.
Yeah, and it'll be like this.
Tag,
On the
give him the ball. It'll be like
On the ball,
tag
yeah.
in primary school. That's what it's going to be like in like 20 years.
Oh, better not talk to this about my uncle. He's already thinks the footy's like weak and
Yes, I
soft.
think most people do these days though. Like you check the
Oh,
comment
yeah.
section every time they change the rules and everyone's going off.
Yeah,
their
everyone's
head.
going off, yeah.
Yeah, I mean we do, but we just don't do it online.
Yeah.
Like we talk about each other. Oh, this is great.
I don't know what drives someone to post something online about their anger.
Yeah,
Like I hate this thing. I'm going to go out of my way to tell that person I hate them. Like,
it was Jalen
why?
when he put up about Adelaide.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
already smashing. He's like, and these idiots, and I was like, whoa, Jesus. It's like, gosh.
You see old people do it a lot though.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a controversial topic to bring.
Do you?
Yeah.
Break up the podcast.
Well, I know you used to live with both females. So, just thinking of this the other day. Why do women always want the toilet seat down? Do you get that in your house?
I'm not going to lie. We all leave it up.
Leave it up.
Yep.
For you.
No, it doesn't get closed.
What?
I mean, like...
We don't put the seat down after we... Oh, the seat.
The
Like,
seat,
the
not the
seat.
actual
Oh, I
lid,
thought you meant the lid.
seat.
Yeah, no, not the lid. Like the seat. Do you like leave it up after taking a piss and like your mum like...
No, I put it back down.
Oh, you put it back down?
Yeah,
So you're
because
general
they're not going to
mate.
run there after I need a shit. I'm like,
He's the type, no, he's definitely the type
When
of
I'm-
person to sit there and take a piss. Like,
Oh,
all the
yeah,
time.
just sit down.
Sit and piss, yeah.
every now and then.
I'll cop it a fair bit because I just forget to put it down.
Mate, it's always, like, take a piss and just naturally leave
Yeah.
it up. And then they're like,
You walk
put
out.
the toilet seat down. Like, oh, it's not that important.
No,
Yeah.
well, if I miss, I'm going to clean the
Like
lid
what?
and
You
then
have,
put the seat
you
back
have to
down.
like
Clean the lid. Are you getting...
No, yeah, I'm
You clean
pissing
it-
over the toilet.
No, you said, well, so you said you're going to clean
The
the, lid
bowl of
and
the
then
toilet.
put the seat down.
The bowl of the toilet. Because if I miss, it's all over the bowl. Could potentially be on the floor. You're going to clean the toilet and put the seat down, and then no one will ever tell.
Well, no.
Did I piss on the fucking toilet?
No
like,
one
not
will
in the
ever know.
toilet, but over the toilet.
No
I'm
one will
saying
ever
it's-
know, not tell.
This is a controversial topic. You're making me sound like I can't piss.
Mate, yours making it sound like you can't piss.
That's what I meant. I can't even speak.
No, you can't.
What about your house?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I go take a piss, leave it up, and I'm like, put the toilet
Yeah.
seat down. Why? Like,
But it doesn't take that much effort. Just flick it down.
yeah, but
it doesn't take
take
that
a
much effort
piss,
to flick it
flush,
up.
Leave.
That would be easier. If houses
what?
came with toilets and urinals.
Like what?
I
I
wanna buy a
pee,
urinal.
I pee and I just leave it up, and then like if I flick it back down, I go walk to lift it back up.
You
Like,
know
it's the same.
You know what? I don't do that.
Because say if you leave it down, then I've got to lift it back up.
No, because
That's
if
how
I,
it works.
if I take a piss and then I have to get up in the middle of the night for a crap, I'm gonna sit my cold ass in the cold bowl.
Yeah,
of
but-
toilet.
Oh, so you're
I'm
telling
gonna
me
forget
you're-
I put the seat
You're
up.
not even turning
So
the
if
light on.
you-
You're just
so
naturally
you're-
just walks in there, backs up, pants down.
That's what I do.
Just
So-
sit in the bowl.
You gotta go. I wait till I gotta go. So usually
you-
the
You're
night
not even
doesn't.
turning
Usually
on
the
the
light
light.
doesn't flick on. I gotta go. I've
So
gotta
Rick-
sit there.
Rick, you trust every toilet blindfolded you reckon that the seat's going to be down majority of the time.
I'm going to check if it's a
Especially-
different toilet, but my house, I just run to it and go, oh, yeah.
But like your house, like you're going to check, like you reckon you're 100% confident it's down.
No one
single
else is
time.
going to have it down. I mean, up.
Yeah, but like you might leave it up occasionally.
Maybe every now and then, but I just put it down.
Dude, mine would be always down though. But after I've gone in, someone obviously gone after me unless I'm
Yeah, but if you didn't
drinking the
know,
water.
you don't know. You get a check, you know.
Yeah. But normally you'd walk in there and you just see the lid. I'm like, alright, well, obviously it's down, or you see it on there. So
Yeah.
So you got to
But if
turn
you're
around.
blindfolded, you don't know.
You guys have to turn around and
Yeah,
close
but
the
then
door
obviously
behind
you're
you.
going to check. If you're
Yeah,
blindfolded,
yeah.
you're
If you
obviously
check.
not just going to...
No, I'm saying
miss, you're
he
gonna
trusts
check.
his house like fully
When,
to
you,
sit
when
down.
you guys go
'cause-
to the bathroom, you just walk in and you open your little toilet door and the toilet's in front of you, so you can see. I have a sliding door, so I just slide into it.
Slide the door. Slide the door.
I
back
slide
up.
myself onto the toilet.
Yeah, but you like walk in there, so you open the sliding door and you just naturally
Well,
just turn
sometimes.
around, slide the door back, and then just
No,
plant.
or I walk in, slam the door as I'm like flicking on the light, turn around.
Jesus,
myself
why
on
does
the
it sound
toilet.
like such a task for you? Because I open the door and then like looks like you squeeze.
I'm just saying,
in, and
my
squeeze
toilet
in,
isn't-
Like,
my
then
toilet
close
isn't-
the door, turn the light on, and sit down all in one motion.
The toilet isn't directly in front of me. I open the door, I have to walk around the corner. Yeah, how hard life is.
Oh, I just think it's not that big of a deal, to be honest.
It's not.
It's not a big deal.
But see, if I'm close,
You can
if
say
I'm putting
something.
the seat down.
You can say something quickly.
No, it's alright.
Well, what do you have to say?
I'll get too heated.
You get heated.
Just say something for 5 seconds.
It's
What?
the most annoyingest thing. He leaves it up every time.
Oh, is that all you're gonna say? That's see, you got. That's just. It's just. She's
just
saying it's
goes
annoying.
underneath the lid. Sorry.
I don't think I've ever been yelled at for
Oh,
leaving
but
the
if you
lid.
freaking
Oh.
clean your toilet,
But see,
Yeah,
if
but
I'm
you shit on the toilet.
so do you.
On the
You
toilet.
get your skids all down.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, skid marks are different. Like you leave skid marks so you can piss them off. The next, that's disgusting. But, like you got to leave yourself a little mini game. If you have a skid mark, you come back 3 hours later. Like, how much can I get off with this stream? Do you guys play that game? I do. Tell me everyone else does that.
But if you do see a skid mark there, you would piss on it.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't play a
I'm not-
mini game
like,
with it.
I'm not naturally just going. Yeah, oh yes, I've scored. I've hit the side of the wall. I'm gonna come back in like
No,
2
no.
hours and.
That's not the aim.
Play a minigame.
I just have a fat ass and always in a small toilet, so it always makes a skid mark. I'm not saying I purposely leave them, but what I do, it's a game from there on.
it's a mini game.
Yeah.
But see, if I'm putting the seat down, I'm just putting the lid as well. I might as well. I'm not chucking one down. I'll chuck both.
I'm not chucking the lid down.
I just
feel
want
the
to-
smell
I'll just
will-
forget.
I feel like the smell stays in there if I take a crap and put the lid down. Then I have to lift up. And,
Yeah, but then by the time you sit on the toilet, surely it's like gone.
You're right.
But-
We do have spray and and a window.
So
I'll just-
you're just naturally taking a crap. If you're putting the lid down, you open it, you're going to go, oh!
Know what it sounds like? My toilet's just naturally a dump.
Well,
You've shat my toilet before. It's not too bad, is it?
has its moments, but
Yeah, but it's not like it doesn't have flies hanging out the fucking thing. It's normal. It's a normal.
what is it?
Yeah, I'm making it sound like I have a really dirty toilet.
It's just the way you're just talking about your toilet. You know,
I have
there's
a
no
lot of-
flies around. They're like, oh.
I have a lot of poo stories.
Yeah, well, we know that.
Yeah, so. Nah, I'm good. I'm not going to explain in detail.
Just going for days.
So I could talk about poo for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Well,
what's
I-
one decent poo story, Rick?
Let's not get into that.
Why is it?
We're playing Advanced Warfare. And in the middle, we're trying to get a high score, like a high zombies record.
Yeah.
And back then we sucked at zombies. I was on round 24, had to get 25, would have got that last trophy. I farted. And it was straight after getting my appendix out, so I was still on like laxatives, which were in the, yeah. And well, I shat down my leg, didn't I? So I had to be like, Jalen, I'll be right back through the headset.
Wasn't I there as well?
You might have been there
I
as
reckon I
well.
was
You might have
there.
been playing FIFA or something. Or maybe Advanced.
No, I reckon I was
maybe you were
probably playing
us.
with you.
I took off the headset, come back 30 minutes later, and they're like, Ricky, we're dying round 24. We couldn't get done what you wanted to get done. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, where have you been? Oh, went to the toilet and shat what was left in the toilet, and then went to the shower and cleaned my leg because I missed.
Yeah, no, he came back. I swear I was there, 'cause I reckon he came back and said, yeah, I've just shit myself playing zombies. Like, what?
We want to get to high round before you have to give up the game.
It's just,
You know, back on the old zombies, you couldn't pause it.
Yeah, no, but
You can't be like, hold a zombie, I'm going to take a crap. Like,
well, you could. But
yeah, but most
On
of them
this
are going to die.
zombies, on this zombies can.
The zombies, if you leave a single zombie in this game, it dies after 10 minutes.
and you can also.
So you got to
pause it.
squeeze that fucker out.
Yeah, but you can
No, but
pause it.
pause
Well, you
it.
can pause the game, yeah.
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 But you can't pause it in other ones.
We did that. We paused it when your internet went off. We
Hmm.
paused it and we were waiting to see if you'll come back. But
Yeah.
I got about 70 gig of Cold War footage in there, and then another 60 of Minecraft.
Good luck.
Nah, I don't even know where to
You
start.
might have to pay an editor to just smash it out in a couple of days.
Yeah, can't wait for that. A video will come out and I'll get demonetized for being the most racist channel on YouTube.
guys, you just tell them what you want taken out. I don't want any of this stuff, this stuff, this stuff. Leave that in.
The worst thing, every single time something funny happens, I'm literally just making my house, so there's no footage. Just people
Yeah.
talking and then I'm building a house.
And then usually, if something's funny on there though, you'll follow that with like a racist slur or something.
Will I now?
Something that you hit your bloody wife or something
I'm no racist.
ridiculous. No, I'm not racist.
I'm not.
There's video evidence.
Is there?
I don't know, is there?
I've caught other people saying words that should not be spoken without a pass, but I don't think I've ever recorded myself saying it.
No, you probably do, but you just
I have,
make
but I
sure
skip through
that
it.
it's
I make sure it's not
in the
there.
video.
I've never went past. Roddy's my friend.
That gives you the right to say it.
Yeah, like I bought the rights to say that word to only him. Yep,
to own
gave
it.
I gave him a couple beers.
Mate, if that's the case, then I'm.
You can give him a case and he'll give you the word.
Yeah, but I have. I've given him a few. So I'm legit like in the clear. I've got like 3 years of it. I can say it for until I own him
I
again.
thought once you got it, you kept it forever. Or do you have to renew it like a? Is it like a liquor license? What do they call it? RSA.
like a bloody
First aid.
Netflix.
You got to renew it every 3 years.
He's gonna pay.
Refresher.
Yeah, refresher.
They're doing our course. Like, hey, do you still want this slab? Can I say it again?
Yeah. We practice saying it. Just sitting there like, how do you say it?
I thought you were gonna say it then. I was like, don't say it on the podcast.
No, but you like go. There's like go to a little classroom and like the whole word's up there and you like spell it out and like.
What if a bunch of school kids walk into a classroom
It's just like,
and there's just the word, the M word on the blackboard? Like, everyone say this.
no, it's one of those ones where the kids like walking
like a
in.
South
the
Park
teacher's
episode.
Like, teachers like saying like, oh,
This is the word of the day.
Yeah, and
Don't
they're
put
like,
it there.
So today we're learning this. Writes the word out, and all the kids are going. He's like, so today we're gonna learn how to say this
Nuggets.
properly. Nuggets.
Yeah,
I
that's
actually
the M
remember.
word.
I
Nuggets.
actually remember we used blackboards in like grade one.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Grade prep and grade one, and then they
If you
changed.
guys think about
that got
it,
a bit scary when I heard him say, yeah, I remember when we used to know black. Oh no.
We even used to use those mini ones. Remember
yeah,
that?
the little ones, you
Yeah.
had like the old chalkboard sort of
Yeah.
things.
I
They used
reckon we just had a big one in the classroom.
Yeah,
We had a
we had
massive
right,
one,
yeah.
and then
We
we
had a
had
big one, like-
individual ones as well.
like a big one sitting there, and yeah, we had mini ones.
We just had little what?
No, it's
whiteboards.
scary. We're like the last sort of generation to like know what life was like without internet.
Yeah.
Or not be on it as much. Like it was
Yeah,
the
but like
thing
when
that
we were
there
kids,
wasn't-
none of us would have had Wi-Fi. I know, I certainly did. Used to actually
I
ride a
reckon
bike
I
and stuff.
did, but I never knew how to use it. Like my dad might have had it connected to the computer.
I didn't get it
But
till I was
I
like maybe 8, 9, and then it was dial up, and it took me like my first ever experience with the internet. I remember is I took like a 3-hour crap, come back on my Skylanders trailer, and only loaded 30 seconds.
I can't even remember the first time I actually had the internet.
Skylanders.
Dude, that was such a good game.
Did you have that little thing that you could plug in your PS4? You put them on the disc.
That was
You
the
know
PS2
that?
or something, or the Wii.
Oh yeah, like
The
whatever it
little
was.
board. And you, like,
You know the
put
board?
the character on.
Put the character on the board.
Oh, Disney
pop up.
something.
No,
No, it's like an actual.
Skylanders.
It's like an actual
Remember
like circle
Skylanders used
dish.
to have like the big circle dish. And
Yeah,
you
the
put your
portal.
characters, Yeah.
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 That's what he's talking about.
Oh, I had
Did you
heaps
have
of
one?
I had heaps.
How sick were those?
I loved that game.
Those-
I
I
think I was
remember-
like 4 figures off.
I remember going to mate's house and then we'll be playing. He had on the Wii, so he'd like put it there. Like put your character on. He put his character on. They'll come up like the character he's picked and like he's moving. And the next one, I'm like, yeah, which one? Oh, he looks cool. Oh, I like this one. You put one on. You're like, nah. Take it off. Put the other
Yeah.
one back on. You have two sitting there and you start playing. Oh, I actually really loved.
I liked that.
Liked the game. I got to the point where I was gonna get the Disney one with like
Disney Infinity? Is that
yeah,
what
what
it
it
was
was
called?
called. Yeah, because you could like be like the Incredibles and crap. And I'm like, I want to get this just to have him like play it. Like, because I remember Skylanders was actually
Yeah, that was a bomb.
sick.
Well, Russ, I heard that you're pretty experienced with this one, so I'll get your opinion on this.
Oh,
What do you
up,
reckon
yeah.
about
Well, I'm not
paying?
experienced.
What do you reckon about paying for the first date?
I didn't say I was experienced. I just think this is a question. Why am I starting?
Because you're fairly experienced on this.
But
What?
Yeah, you always go on first dates.
I've heard a lot about, like, people always talk about. I wouldn't even know. I don't have money, so.
I would think the guy,
Who
because
you
you're trying to impress the girl.
I reckon that the guy should pay for the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, bad luck, Korean.
See, some of them,
I'll
some
pay
of
for
the
the
people
first
I've
one.
watched have said, I think like it shouldn't, but the girl should have the courtesy to ask, and then the guy's no, I'll pay,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
pays. But it's like
That makes sense.
But then
they
some
said
people-
if she's not asking
If she
to
full
pay,
expects to pay, like she full on expects you to
yeah,
pay.
it doesn't even ask. Like
Yeah.
that's what they're saying. If you like, if the woman you're on the date with goes, I'll pay for this, and you're like, no, I will. Like they say, that's fine because they're happy to pay the first one. But if she's not even, at least offering to pay, like no.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Like
Yeah,
if
we can
you're-
all
if you're
agree on
sitting
that
there
one.
And you're sitting there and they've put the thing and you're like, yeah, I'll take the, like we're ready to pay. And they're like, like in the movies they bring it out and you sit there and you look at it.
Isn't that
and
weird?
she's just sitting there.
They bring out like the whole check like to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would be like American crap like that, wouldn't it?
Because we used to go
We don't have
to
it in
the actual
Australia.
check out the, like, when you come in, you like order and crap. Like,
I always go straight to the thing. I'm like, hey, can I please get a Kiev? But maybe that, and then I just give them $20.
Yeah, but if you come in,
I think that's one thing I wouldn't do on a first date.
The usual table, and you'd be like, oh yeah, your table's here, and you'd go back to the same area to like pay for it all. They don't come up to you and like, it's like all in the movies. They come up with the whole body thing, and you look at it and you're like,
They come up.
They have
with
like
Like, and
17 plates for 2 people. Like, here's your check.
yeah, they have like separate plates for every check.
Yeah.
But you see
I
in the
know.
movies, they like open it, look at the money, and the other person, how much?
I got
Chuck a
chuck
card
it on
in.
me.
Yeah.
But then some people go whoever organises the date, which is kind of fair as well. But
True.
I wouldn't do that. I'd just
But
pay.
you never organise it.
I'd pay 'cause I know that I'd be very hard to impress someone.
No, you'd pay. You'd probably pay for it because, oh yeah, what would you like? Oh yeah, can I get 2 Kievs, please?
No, on a first date I wouldn't get a Kiev
Two
because I would stink the whole time of garlic. Like, hey, can I please get a chicken schnitzel with gravy or a parma, please? Make it really plain.
a chicken frisbee.
Chicken
Oh, if the girl had a Kiev, I'd get like 3.
I know you would. And then you'd expect her to pay like,
But no.
I had 3. You can pay, you had 1. That's not that much money.
We have to get a survey out if girls rather a Parma man or a Kiev man.
I'm pretty sure 95%
Parma?
would say Parma, and that one fucked up chick would say Kiev.
Why does she have to be fucked up? Just because.
Because, like,
Who likes Kievs? That's,
me.
No,
Kievs
But I
Kievs are
stink
good.
after
But
having them. I think
Kievs
Yeah,
are
you go on
good,
a
but you
date.
can't beat Parma. I reckon you got to when you go to like, I mean, if you go to somewhere heaps, you can you don't have to get a Parma all the time. You can go to Kiev, but if you go like somewhere new, you got to get a Parma to like see that like
Maybe.
determines if the
He's-
restaurant's
he
good.
probably-
If they don't have Parmas, they don't have Parmas.
If I'm going
No,
to the
but
American, I'm
see,
having
he's-
101 different Parmas.
But see, he's on the
Then I'm
other
set.
case. He's on the other case where it's like, he'll go anywhere. He'll
And
go
he'll
for
get
a Kiev. But if it's not there, he's having a Parma.
But if they do crappy Kievs, I'm getting the Parma.
Bad, you've
yeah.
never been there before.
Then
They've got
hopefully they do a Kiev.
Parma,
Hopefully they do a
Kiev.
Kiev Parma thing, like both of them together. Some places do that, and it's really nice.
That's what you got at
They're a chuka.
yeah.
Was that unreal?
They have the 101 Parmas, and you got the
Recommend.
Kiev Parma. Yeah,
Definitely
Recommend
recommend
completely.
that place.
Mm.
We had the carbonara one. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, the carbonara one was good.
Yeah,
They kind of riddled that 101 menu up. Like, there's a few there that are a bit dodgy. There's
They
100
still have
having
the
a
normal Parma on there. Like, what?
yeah, that normal
Is that the
Parma.
one?
What?
And they have 100. How
We
many?
had-
101.
we have a friend.
I can't even think of 6 different cereals. Like any brand. Well, I can. I work at a supermarket.
Yeah,
But I can think of like 36.
We have
but-
a friend.
Do you know what I mean? Not
who went-
100 Parmas.
We had a friend who went and got the traditional Parma at 101 different Parma menus.
Yeah, who did that again?
Angus.
Zangus.
That's
He got
very
the
Angus
traditional
thing to
Parma.
do.
There's literally like, mate, they have any Parma you can think of. One of their Parmas like for your birthday. They have like their 100th
yeah, they
Parma
did, yeah.
is for your birthday that you pick one of those 99 Parmas. So technically it's not really 100 Parmas, but it's called the birthday Parma. And then
Yeah.
you pick whatever Parma you want.
And
So
you
they've kind of scrag it up a bit. I think some of them are a bit dodgy,
Just
but
pick
like
the normal
still
Palmer.
101.
Like, come on, there's
Yeah.
that many in his picks still a normal Palmer.
Hey, we have
bullied
101
him about
Palmers. What do you want? Oh, can I get a
Traditional
Palmer,
Palmer. Yeah,
please?
what?
Yeah.
With gravy, that's it. Probably got
Why
sauce.
would you even get gravy with a Palmer?
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of a schnitzel now.
Yeah, it's schnitzel.
I thought he got a dirty old schnitzel on a plate.
I think there is a schnitzel on that
There's a
menu.
schnitzel.
Yeah,
Well,
and
there
then a
would
schnitzel
be.
with gravy is one. Like they've really mocked it up, but still
Still.
good. Good Palmers.
Actually was.
Yeah.
Definitely have to. Like that's the place that if I'm gonna go there again, I'm gonna have.
have every different
Yeah.
one.
I'm
I'm gonna have
different Palmer.
101 trips to a Rudico.
Possible. Very
It is
possible.
possible.
I could see you just driving up there, just have it for lunch, come back.
Yeah.
Like go there, like yeah, I'm going for a trip to a Chuki boys coming. Yeah.
It's hard enough getting
Get
from
there.
hard enough getting from here to Ararat to get KFC. Then you realise it's like literally just down the road. If you were in the city, it'd take you just as long to get through the traffic.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
literally.
But back onto the woman or men paying for the first date. I reckon the man should, but if the woman, girl, child pays for it, like offers to
Who are
pay.
you dating? Children?
You don't know
Don't
who
say I
watches-
don't know.
You don't know who
You don't
watches
date
this.
children.
You don't know who watches this. Could be children. They might be going out on dates. You know, people got money nowadays.
All right.
I had no money when I was a kid, so I wouldn't know. Probably had pocket money.
I didn't even get pocket money.
Couple 20 cents.
While we're on the whole topic of food and crap, we're a bit late to it, but we know that Macca's was just like they just brought out paper straws. Yeah, big fan.
No.
No, paper straws. Have you had
I don't care.
Have you had
I'll
the
have one with a paper straw.
Have you had the like a sundae? And have you had like the bamboo like
No.
spoon?
Oh, my sister,
They have like a bamboo spoon instead of like a plastic spoon,
Yeah.
and
I'm
it's
going
just like
home to buy some. I'm going to the Woolworths to buy paper, like plastic shit.
so you don't care about the turtles.
I care about like. It's cool that it's like
Cool.
helping the environment. Yeah, it's cool
It's cool.
with a K. But
Cool, okay.
I want to enjoy something. You sit there and suck through your frozen Coke on a paper straw. What do you guys think I was going to say? And like it gets clogged up. Like the paper just like folds.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't
And
it?
you're sitting
Yeah.
there like
Yeah,
you have to pull out the straw, suck on the bottom, put it back in just to get like a little bit more.
At our house, we bloody had it, and then everyone was like complaining about paper straws and all that. We had like ones from Mac, like Macca's just chucks in like 5 straws,
Yeah.
and you have like 4 drinks or 2 drinks.
Mm.
We just had a bunch in the drawer. So like when they started doing paper straws, we just had a bunch and you just chucked
Yeah.
them in. We got the point
Yeah.
where my sisters went up to the supermarket and brought straws. But they brought the like for soda straws, so when you have
Like
a
the
frozen
massive-
Coke, no, there's really small ones.
Ah.
So like for just a normal soda where you like drink, you
Yeah,
just
so when you have
a
frozen
little bit
Coke,
come
it
in,
would-
yeah. You got a frozen Coke, you're not getting it.
Yeah, Mum
That's
got this-
all, so I'm just chucking a paper
Mum got
straw
these
in.
massive ones like that, and you have a sip and the frozen Coke's gone. You just
Oh,
like,
the jumbo
Oh,
ones.
fucking brain.
The jumbo
I
ones
think
are
you're gonna
insane.
die.
I told Mum to get them ones, but they got the little straws for soda. So I was
No,
like,
you lit-
they're like, oh, do you want a straw? They threw it to me. Like, what the is this?
Yeah, I put
Like,
one
paper
in.
straw in. Just I took it like a man.
I
It's
had
like
a
the-
sip of this big jumbo straw, and I was like, "Holy!" Really fell out of me. Say the brain freeze nearly killed me.
It's like it's like those metal straws how they try to save the environment, right? You know they come with like a cleaner thing. We lost our cleaner, and like the other day I actually had a look in the straw and there was like crap all inside the straw still because you can't clean it. Like, yeah, if we had the cleaner, it's alright. They're still really small
You
straws
have to
though.
clean it though. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
They
Like,
said if
you
he had a
can't
cleaner,
really-
and I was like,
you
"Cox
can't-
has been paying something to clean his
I wouldn't pay
metal straws."
I don't like straws enough to buy a straw to have to clean it to reuse it. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Well, have you seen at Hungry Jack's? They have the cups where you can actually just like drink it like that.
Yeah,
The lid
yeah, I've
just
seen that.
changed,
Yeah,
But they still do plastic straws, so I'm just like,
Yeah, no, I've been going to Hungry Jack's a lot more lately because they have plastic straws.
I don't even.
Well, I haven't
go to
really,
Hungry-
I've just
go to
been
Hungry
sick
Jack's,
of
I'm just
Macca's.
using the lid. I'm
the
just-
the only plastic
stuck
straws
straw.
that they have at Macca's is for like frappes and stuff.
Mm.
They don't have them anymore.
Really?
No, you still have to. It's full on
Paper.
paper. Yeah, so I had a
Us-
frappe and I was stuck in an edge drinking.
Looks like I'm
Next
gonna
minute
have
it gets the
to.
like, whipped cream bit and it's like clogging up. I'm like, oh god, I have to take it out and then.
That day.
I know what I'm
You,
doing.
you eat the whipped cream at the end though, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
Have the whole thing.
You gotta.
Friggin'
I know what I gotta do.
Z just goes like this, opens the lid, eats all the cream off first, and then just leaves it. Doesn't eat the rest.
I drink the
50-50. 50% you leave it there.
I know what to do, Russell, to make this entire, like, everything will live right now. You go to Macca's, you get a chick's number. Right, you take her on her first date, you
At
pay for her
McDonald's.
food. Not at McDonald's, you pay for her food. Like,
But you're
off-
getting the chick from McDonald's, aren't
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting the chick from
So you're
McDonald's.
not gonna
taking
buy
her
at
to a date
McDonald's?
for a 101 Palmer.
you? Does she work at McDonald's or you just
Yeah, no,
find
she
her?
works at McDonald's.
Oh.
I didn't find her.
So she's working at McDonald's.
Alright,
Dodge.
listen, she works there. You take her out, you get a stencil or whatever the hell fucking she
A
wants.
Kiev.
And then you pay for her. Not her, you pay for her food. And then hopefully she'll give you plastic straws. Like, hey babe, can I please get a plastic straw with that? Like, yeah. Fuck
Sorry,
yourself.
we don't have any anymore. And Ricky's like, you're gone.
We're breaking up. You should have paid for that. You should have paid for my meal.
I was only here for the paper straws. The plastic straws. Imagine you're a serial killer and you just...
I don't imagine that at all.
No, but like you're the person who'll go there and like, hi, can I please get a drink? Oh! And they give you plastic straws. And it's like, no, can I please get a paper straw, please? And you're like, just sitting there, just, like, that's suicidal. At the point
It's just the
that-
paper straws
How
gets...
did you just say? That made no sense, but I was staring at the
Made
gym
sense
equipment,
in
so
my
that's
head.
why I zoned out
Made sense
completely.
in my
I'm
head.
sorry.
The paper straws, like with normal drinks, you can get by with a paper straw, and it just feels a bit different in your mouth. You can get by though, because you drink. I reckon you drink a normal like Coke quicker than you drink a frozen Coke. But when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
drinking a frozen Coke, like the mouth
You
gets
would
all.
wait for it to be
Then you're like,
to-
yeah,
If
like
it's
oh,
a normal drink, it's fine.
You
But
can-
I
you
always
can
get a
get by.
frozen Coke.
yeah.
But then I'm sucking it up. Like, I'll just use a paper straw, I don't care.
But what happens
I
is
legit, my PlayStation has...
Yeah, because
like,
you have the
right
paper
next
straw,
to
you
it,
have to
I've
suck
got
up harder.
paper straws.
so you just like chop off the soggy bit when you friggin'
As soon as you get the frozen Coke, take off the lid and just go
Yeah, that's...
fall over your face, melt into
That's
your mouth.
happened before.
It has happened before. to
Because
me
I'm
as
sitting
well.
there and they're like, it's not moving. I'm like, hit it. Next minute, on my face. Like, oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Because you know, like sometimes it doesn't move, so you like start shaking it, stop moving, so I'll smack the bottom.
you get to that point of frozen Coke where you get the straw and you just go like you start jabbing it, suck it,
Yeah.
jab it again, stuck it, then you start swirling.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Then you
sure-
start going forward.
I'm
with
sure
it.
the paper straw there.
Then you start smashing it on the table.
paper straw starts falling in the cup. You just get your hand in
Then
there.
he's like, I always like sit there if I'm like sucking it and it won't like it's like finished and I gotta like pick like I gotta put like in a new bit, right?
Yeah.
You just like start smacking it on the table.
Yeah, I'll sit there like on my desk and like start smacking the sides.
I bet whoever made-
just to move it.
I bet whoever made these paper straws have never had a Macca's frozen Coke. They were born and raised in a lab where they had like coffee cups and shit. And they were like, this will save the environment. Because I've never used a straw before. But if they went to Macca's and used a plastic straw, like, we can't change this. And then the environment would be stuffed that we'd have plastic straws back.
Okay. Alright, just
Saying.
it just went through your
I'm
head.
s- I'm
this
s-
this person that's created them is just
Vendetta for them.
never used them
Yeah.
and doesn't know what it's like.
They don't know the glory of using a plastic straw with your frozen Coke.
Probably has.
They
Just
probably
thought,
just
we
use a
probably
paper
should
straw
do
for their
paper.
Coke because they changed the... Yeah.
Have you seen that one where they like have like a bowl or something or like water and they get like a paper and it's like this thick and they try and like drink it and they just like choke?
No.
You've not seen that? Have you not
What is
seen
it?
it?
Wait, say that again.
So it's like they
can't
have
see
like
it.
a
I was even
bowl of
listening
like
to you.
water or something and they'll grab like a piece of paper and like sort of like put it in like a circle and they'll have
Oh.
it big and they'll put it in their mouth and try and see if they can
Yeah.
do it and then they just go just
That's like
cough it all
that's like
out.
the jumbo straw. You get so much liquid, like the thick straws,
Yeah.
and it just all comes up at once.
It does.
It feels a bit like a snorkel, but you're sucking it. It's like
Oh.
it's like a jumbo straw. It just
Zach's
all
did my
goes. In.
first snorkel.
Hmm?
Did my first
You
snorkel.
haven't just done your
Zach's.
first snorkel.
Yeah. Nearly died. Half it nearly went all over me. And then I nearly threw up, so I had to walk off and breathe a bit. But
Got your breath back in and the boys were like, vortex it! And you were like, nah, I'm dead.
Yeah,
At a
I stopped
snorkel, at a
drinking after
snorkel, I'm
that.
done.
Didn't touch another one after that.
Wow.
That was my 13th though, so I was a few deep.
I was too on my 13th birthday. Drinks, that was. Drinks, I was.
Oh, what's it done?
What do you think I meant?
Well, we've been going for 50 minutes. We
Yeah.
might as well end her up.
Yeah, we'll wrap her up. We gotta do a quick one.
It's rewind time.
It's rewind time.
Hopefully, this episode was pretty decent. We got 2 coming out at once, so it's like over 2 hours of straight Rudico.
So you don't want to miss out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to miss out on this next podcast. The one before this one.
Last week's podcast is
It
going to
was
be probably
really
out
good.
after this one.
Yeah, but they'll be coming out pretty soon between each
Yeah.
other.
Mm.
It won't be like you won't see it. Like you won't not see it. Sorry,
Yeah.
you'll see it.
It'll also
soon.
be. We'll get up on Spotify as well.
Mm.
So.
Yep.
So everyone that's.
Follow Spotify.
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, all Rudico podcast.
Literally, yeah, everything. The Rudico podcast.
Yeah.
The same as the
Stay
YouTube.
updated.
Yeah.
Like, comment,
Subscribe, follow.
You know what?
Everything.
Share,
It's all-
comment if,
It's literally free, so you might as well.
True.
You just got to press one button. What's it gonna do?
Well, it's like when you
Plug
step
up
on
your
the crack.
subscriptions.
That's like step on the crap, break your mother's back. Sort
Yeah.
of thing. You just do it anyway.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, really?
Someone if you press subscribe. I don't know.
Yeah. Like someone's gonna friggin' the Earth evolves around the sun, not pressing a button. You know.
Yeah, you're getting too technical now, man. It's just they're all clicked off. Like seriously.
Yeah. What I'm saying,
Yeah,
press the button. It helps. It helps us.
Does that work? Nah, that's good. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't say you wouldn't.
No, don't.
Yeah.
There's no point saying it. There's no- yeah.
I'm gonna not say this. Yeah.
But yeah, so go check us all out on all those platforms. Yeah.
Other than that, wrapped up.
Yeah.
All wrapped up like a big Christmas present.
With a
Except
bow?
it's really shitty.
With a bow, like
No, we can't even afford a bow. We need subscribers to afford a bow.
So you just got a 2-year-old that's just wrapped a present, so it's like, so you can see the present at one point.
Yeah.
There's like tape everywhere.
Yeah. So if we get more subscribers, we'll give you a wrapped present with a bow.
Are we?
No, but we can if we can give you better content.
No, this is already good content.
I think it's good.
Alright.
I
This
like what
episode
we're
was
doing. I like
it was
what we're
fun.
They're all fun.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.